Yeah, Tuesday, better day thrifting, but we'll see. Just scored that DVD player. So yeah, I decided to finish up thrifting there, and I had headed over to Officeworks for a look. I couldn't help myself going down the packing materials aisles and staring at the prices. It was quite ridiculous for plastic and cardboard. You'll see in a second where the big roll of bubble wrap's almost $42. I remember it being considerably less than that once upon a time, but anyway, that's it. G'day. Another great day, another wet day again. Pretty well smashed it today, good day, a bit better than usual, definitely a lot better than yesterday. So I'll flick you around and I'll show you what I got, and I'll show you what I sold as well, so yeah, we'll just do that. So yeah, this is what I got today. Just off the bat, I found The Hobbit with the Return of the King as well. The Return of the King I've just got for personal collection, and so probably will this. However, just for mention, this is a 1979 edition of The Hobbit. It's a third release in the prints. These paperback editions do sell for a considerable amount of money, depending on condition. This one is actually in pretty reasonable shape for such an old book. They do obviously wear and tear as they be read by generations of people. But this particular copy will sell up towards $30, even as a paperback. This one, probably as rating it, I would probably say it's more like the $20 range. That's more for personal collection, but it's just worth note that old Lord of the Rings always does well, so keep that one aside. This one, I know in a lot of my videos I say I hate books. Even yesterday I didn't want to pick up any books, and you find me today picking up books. Sort of a love-hate relationship. This is Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe, the series, 7 books. Sort of more for children, obviously. Same with, I suppose, The Hobbit as well. This is still selling brand new for about $40. So there is a fair few on eBay, and it does have a very good sell-through rate, even in the pre-owned section. It does have a little bit of wear and tear, but for the price I paid for it, which was $5, it's actually a little bit hexy, but usually most places would have sold this for $7, and I managed to talk them down. But I plan to, see if I can undercut people on eBay and send it on its way. That's what we do on the auction house. We want to get rid of things, obviously, for the best price we can, but sometimes it's usually to try and shift it quicker. And this was the greatest find, and some of us love these items on here, is finding DVD players, especially with remotes. This particular unit being Samsung, it's a Blu-ray player. It's actually a home theater unit as well, so it's sort of a higher end unit. I do actually have this model's one under as well up for sale without a remote, so it probably will go slower. This particular unit doesn't have the greatest comps. It does go between sort of $70 to $150 depending on condition, leads and remote, so this should be on the higher end. Though I'll probably list it around the 100 just to see if I can shift it a bit quicker, and even accept an offer of something close to that as well, so hopefully I can shift that pretty quick. So today's items all up only cost me $10 in total, really. Well, $10.50, this guy being 50 cents, that being $5, and this being $5 as well. Which should lead into hopefully a bit over $100 profit minus fees. And then leaning into this was the most exciting part, which is what sold. So I have mentioned a couple of these in a previous video. If I can find a better position. This is actually the most exciting sale. So this is what most people would call junk. I'd call it junk too. I had no idea what it was until I Google lensed it. It wasn't really popping up on eBay. It was coming up as like a car part. It's actually an extension for a Sega Mega Drive. So these are, sort of rarer items. I suppose you could probably 3D print something along the lines, but even then it would be quite expensive to make something quite large. This went for $90. Believe it or not, there's a bit of plastic and a bit of tin. Crazy. No, I would have just thrown that away. But yep. It actually came out of a big bulk lot. This was sitting at the bottom of the box with all the leads. I was thinking it's got to be something to do with a console. So yeah, there it is. Easy money. Next up, pretty basic things. I bought this in a massive lot of video games that worked out to be about $3, $4 a disc. Left 4 Dead on 360. This went on sale for $22 with free post, so it would have made probably about the $10, $12 profit on that. Pretty good. And then we got another light gun. Yesterday I was showing the Xbox One. This is for a NES. So same thing again. I couldn't test it, sold it untested. I imagine most of this older technology is pretty well bulletproof, but I wouldn't actually have a clue. Well, if the lead gets broken, of course, but imagine the insides of the gun are probably relatively easy fix, so that's why they still sell. I only sold him for $27. These guns don't actually sell for too much, the NES guns. If they are in premium condition, in box, yes, of course, like anything else. But there was a fair few of these. I think they went along with the game Duck Hunt or something along those lines. So still pretty cool find. It did come in a giant lot as well, with that Xbox gun, and I think a couple of PlayStation light guns as well, so they're all up for sale. Yeah, but $27 plus shipping, so I see that as pure profit, as that lot has well and truly paid for itself by now. This is a bit of retail arbitrage. I do have a fair few of these Pokemons. I bought these all from Toy World when they were sort of struggling, I guess, because they had them all up for clearance between sort of $4 to $5, $7. And this one sold for $28.50, which is more than the actual price tag it's on. So just goes to show Pokemon, you know, it's been around now for a long time. It's not going anywhere. And even the latest series, the 2025, they brought out the same thing, this Lazwares, Jazzwares down there, LLC, there. Bring out stuff every year, these battle feature figures. Have a little action they do. I think people just leave them in there, like sort of like a pop vinyl kind of thing. But yeah, they sell quite regularly. It's a good little item to pick up. And yeah, I'll wrap them up and get them to the post office, because it is late in the afternoon now and I need to get there before it closes. So I thought I'd share a bit of a hack or cheat, or probably not really doing the right thing, but I've done it for every single one of these, only because I made the mistake in the first place. Was a lot of YouTubers will send off DVDs, video games in medium letters, tracked envelopes. I bought small in the first place, and as you can see, it's just a little bit bigger. And actually I think some of the PS3 games, or some of the sort of odd shaped single cases, actually won't fit in a small, and we'll have to go medium. So I cheat. I'll just show you, so you can see where the little sticky, it'll sort of only kind of meet the top of the box. I have done this every single time, and I don't recommend it. This is my journey, and this is what I've done. And I've never had any response from Australia Post. It's all done through my business, so they know me. I get just a blank white sheet of A4 paper, and I push it down like that so the folded side is exposed. I would usually write the address and all that in there, but just to not dox anyone online, I'll do that afterwards, it'll be fine. And then I proceed to, I'll just sort of tuck it in there, take the sticky off, stick it to that paper. I don't really need this, you probably could tear that off straight away, it doesn't matter. And then, don't know if anyone's done this before, but it's, I don't know, pretty simple. And a bit of sticky tape. And I have sent stuff right across Australia like that with no issue. Turning a small letter into a medium letter. Post office hacks.